It is always relative. When Sardar
Ms.
Udham
Kiranjot
Singh
Kaur,
was
you
hanged
avoided
in
my last
1940.
question. Ms. Kaur, you avoided my last question. I don't know why. I don't know why you avoided my last question about whether those who were trying to assassinate General Bragg were cowards. Isn't Balwant Singh Rajwana also a coward? Because he also
What are
is
you
an
trying
assassin.
to get at?
He was honored at a ceremony at the Akal Takht.
Okay, when Shaheed Udham Singh was hanged in 1940, now let me tell you a story that everything is not as a black and white as you make it out to be. When Shaheed Udham Singh was hanged in 1940, at that point of time, Pandit Nehru condemned it as senseless. And in 1962, the same Pandit Nehru turns around and says, I salute Shaheed-e-Azam Sardar Udham Singh with reverence, who kissed the noose and for our freedom. Now, from 1940 to 1962, the same person is viewed differently.
What I'm sovereign, democratic Indian nation. I don't understand the logic of that comparison between Shahid Bhagat Singh
then listen what I'm trying
and a Khalistani terrorist.
Who is a terrorist at one time?
I think that's a very
at another time.
worrying comparison that you have drawn in an attempt to deflect my question. Miss Kaur,
blacks and whites.
One small point to you. You say there's no terrorism. One second. Brigadier Israr Rahim Khan wants to come into the debate and make a point to you. Brigadier, go ahead. You're hearing this sharp hardline logic on Newshour tonight. It's very worrying.
You see, the first act of honoring two assassins of a ex-army chief. It is one step forward to encourage terrorism in the state of Punjab. And then they are planning to build a memorial to honor all so-called innocent people killed during Operation Bluestar. I would like to know that 83 casualties dead of the Indian Army and about 145 badly injured, some amputated for life. What about those? Who is building a memorial for those? And a memorial for the assassins because of whom the army suffered grossly. There has been no war in the history of India where we have lost so many men and an overnight operation.
Absolutely.
And therefore, the bastion that they had built around the Golden Temple with all kinds of weapons, and the proof of the pudding is in the eating. When we carried out the operations, at the end of it, the next morning, we discovered a large quantity of arms, ammunition of all types. What was the big need to put all these arms inside a golden temple?
The argument there is that there is no terrorism in Punjab. You believe there is?
The thing is,
there a terror threat in Punjab?
Both the gentlemen, they are saying there was a big haul of the armament in Golden Temple. My question is that who allowed this armament to sneak into the Golden Temple? Who was responsible? Who was in the state? Who was in the center?
Are you willing to look at the problems of the present?
No, the thing is, the gentleman sitting next to me said that there was no other way than Operation Bluestar. I quote that there was an Operation Black Thunder, not a single bullet was fired, and everybody came out of the Golden Temple complex. What was the need for the army to go with the full armament into the holiest of the holiest shrine and attack that place? You have heard the sentiments of the Sikh, and it is till date it is hurt, and government or anybody is not doing anything to put a balm on them. You are again picking up the issues which are
let me ask you clearly tonight. Please answer my question instead of going back to your rhetoric. My question to you tonight is this. Do you believe that honoring the assassins of General Vaidya, and I'll ask very directly to you,
right,
and don't dodge this,
right,
do you believe honoring the assassins of General Vaidya or honoring the assassin of Beyan Singh is a balm? No, please take up. Do you believe that is a balm for the people of Punjab?
We have not honored them. We have not honored them.
The SGPC has honored them.
SGPC has not honored them. The memorial which is being built, it is for the innocent lives which has been there. There would be no names in this memorial. There are 5 complexes in the holiest shrine.
Do you agree with Kiranjot Kaur that there is no terror threat in Punjab?
No, there is a terror threat in Punjab, but Punjab government is taking care of it.
No, so do you believe that Khalistani groups are regrouping?
Akali Dal will never allow any
No,
Khalistani.
I am asking you whether they are. Whether you will allow or not is irrelevant. Whether you will allow or not is irrelevant. I am asking you tonight, 170 terrorists, Mr. Manjeet Singh, including sleepers, have been arrested on the past 4 years. Why are you in denial about terror regrouping?
And who is arresting them? This is our government who is arresting them. Like Mr. Brar has just said, that there was an attack in England.
So I want you
how Akali Dal is concerned with England? It is an international...
Is Kiranjot Kaur wrong or right when she says there is no terror threat, there is no terror threat in Punjab? Is she wrong or right?
No, there is a terror threat, but Akali Dal is controlling it.
Responses.
With all odds, against all odds. We have asked the Centre for Equipment, we have asked the Centre for upliftment of our forces. No funds are given to us. If we are not part of UPA, that doesn't mean that you should have a step-brotherly treatment with the border state.
Putting aside politics, the Akali Dal is hand in glove with the SGPC.
I don't agree.
1 minute.
I don't agree. I would like to ask a question.
Go ahead,
Will you raise a memorial in memory of the Indian Army personnel who got killed and wounded, to clean up the place, which you should have done it yourself?
It is not that we should have done it ourselves. It is the government who created this whole problem, and we respect the army. If there is any casualty anywhere of the army, we respect it, and we also salute to them if they are fighting for the country. But when you are...
What was the root cause of conceiving an Operation Bluestar? The root cause was to finish the leadership of Akali Dal, and which the central government, Indira Gandhi did it. Far from it.
Indira Gandhi did it, and ultimately the country had to pay price for it.
It was to stop the secessionist forces from forming a new state called Khalistan. That was the aim.
Never any Sikh has asked for Khalistan. It is very small group who had their own personal interests. I being a representative of Akali Dal, we never asked for Khalistan. We will always oppose it, and we will fight tooth and nail to the end of it.
I request you tonight to just consider one thing. Kiranjot Kaur ji, I know you have strong views. I'm just going to say one thing. This country has a choice. And the young people of India and the young people of Punjab, your state, have a choice. We can go back 30 years and reopen those wounds. Or we can say we are in 2012, and is this what you want to give the young people of Punjab? A scarred memory that goes back 3 decades, or do you want them to look forward? It's a choice you have, Kiranjot Kaur, and you can ask yourself tonight whether honouring these assassins is going to lead Punjab to a happier future. That's a question that I put to you tonight, Kiranjot Kaur. You must answer that question beyond your political interest. Arvind, yes, you wanted to come in. I have 2 minutes on the debate. Counter question from the Congress representative in Chandigarh, Arvind Khanna. Go ahead.
The point is this, that you have 40 lakh unemployed people in Punjab today.
At the receiving end.
All of them have forgotten about Operation Bluestar. They want to get on with their lives. Whenever you have a debate with the Akali Dal, on this channel or the SGPC, they always go back into history, which is 30 years ago. Terrorism is a problem today. Unemployed youth are being pushed towards this angle, and that's why the memorial is coming up. What General Barar said about the Damdami Taksal, the Damdami Taksal are the people who are building the memorial. They are the guys who are doing the Kar Seva. I have colleagues of mine in Punjab today, unfortunately they're not on the channel today.
The centre has no responsibility.
The centre is...
The Home Minister of India, in response to this situation, where assassins are being celebrated, where there's a memorial being built, the Home Minister of India says introspect. 1 minute.
2 days ago.
All that Sushil Kumar Shinde can say is time to introspect. Why don't you say a word against the position taken by the centre?
honor, but just look at it this way. Doesn't the Punjab government and the Akali Dal have a responsibility? I have colleagues of mine who in the last 4 months, after the Rajwana issue,
I am asking you about
the memorial issue,
terror is
who have been called, who got calls from Germany, who got calls from Germany and Canada, asking Congress people. No, I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. What's going on is terrible. The honoring today, the attack on General Barad 2 weeks ago, this is all terrible. This is scary. And I'm sure the central government is going to take action. I'm sure the IB is going to be putting up a report. But I think it has to be collectively. Either the Akali Dal needs to realize that it's not vote bank politics only. It's about national integrity. It's about the nation itself. That's what I'm saying. You have to come out and protect the nation.
Yes,
and this whole thing that is taking place is only about politics.
My last question tonight is to General Bragg. My last question tonight is to General Bragg. General Bragg, you were very tough on the Punjab government. I want you to know what you have to say to the Home Minister of India who says time to introspect. Is introspection the answer? Isn't he also passing the buck?
I would like to tell the Home Minister it's too late now to introspect. I think what he has to do is to find ways and means to put an end to all this nonsense, to make sure that the foreign governments who are supporting these so-called cells abroad, they put a stop to encouraging them. I know there are very liberal laws abroad, in UK, in America, in Europe, and they're pretty liberal about it and they allow these people to carry on their activities. But our government must get a little strong on this. And at the same time, I think we have to be strong enough to tell Punjab when to stop what they are doing.
Absolutely. Well, assassins are no heroes.
It's collective
and
effort,
trying to look the other way is no solution. This is a national security issue. I hope politicians look beyond vote banks. Ladies and gentlemen, only for want of time tonight, I'm wrapping up this debate. This story will continue here on Times Now. Thank you very much. Thank you.